Mondays are usually one of the most challenging days to film for me. And it's not just because I start off the camera shots crooked. Mondays are always like catch-up day for me because all the businesses that have been closed over the weekend and all the people that I've been waiting to contact because, you know, they're probably busy, I have to deal with on Monday. So it's a bit stressful and a little more challenging to film a good video, but we got this. I've got all my morning editing and computer stuff done. So now it's around 1 p.m. and I have to head to the warehouse to meet and discuss some stuff with James. And I'm gonna go drop off my burnt tires. I love being able to drive this thing around town. Oh my God, look who it is.
Hey guys.
What did you deliver for me?
I got you the most delicious drink in the world.
Thank you, Alberto.
And I got you a straw to match your car.
Oh. It's not really that yellow anymore though. All right, so since I went drifting yesterday on Mother's Day, we obviously didn't do anything Mother's Day related. And now it wasn't because I went drifting yesterday that we're doing this, but Nicole's mother decided to celebrate Mother's Day on Monday instead of Sunday. So tonight we are going to a Mother's Day dinner with Nicole's family. And I'm not gonna be able to really film anything too exciting or crazy. Originally I was gonna try to ride, but our meeting and everything went a little bit longer. We're still trying to put BC coilovers on the site, and there's like a million SKUs that we have to add, so that took a while. So I figured I would kind of give you guys a very brief update on the 2JZ and why we haven't been working on it. First off, Alberto, where have you been?
I was drifting, well not drifting, I was pitting for Lewis in Rhode Atlanta.
So he was at FD, he was away, I was in Japan, so because of that, no 2J stuff.
Oh yeah, you were in Japan while I went to both events.
Yeah,
literally.
So that's the main reason why there hasn't been progress with the 2JZ. But now we are getting in a kind of peculiar situation because we've been waiting on parts and we now have all the parts for the 2J. And we're gonna be making an update video like showing you all the parts and kind of the plans for the 2J, but there's a little change of plan.
There is?
He's pregnant.
I didn't want to tell anybody, but I guess the secret's out. I'm gonna have a baby turbo.
You're gonna have a baby boost. Florida gets insanely hot in the summer, and it's been kind of like my ideal fantasy to bring my car up to Connecticut for like a good portion of the summer and drive it and everything. And it's getting to the point where I think it would not be smart for us to rush the 2J and try to put it in and work out all the kinks before I go up to Connecticut for the summer. I think the plan is, since we've already worked out a lot of the kinks with the SR, I'm just gonna leave it as is. It'll be better too for tandeming with other friends up there since they all have like SRs or similar engine setups, so I won't be like crazy more power than everyone else. But more or less, like whenever you do a new swap on a car, there's gonna be bugs to work out. Nicole's car, we got lucky, but that was a stock ECU, stock engine, stock turbo, so it's very, very simple. Yeah, we got that done in like 2 or 3 days, but the 2J is way more complex.
Yeah, the level of the 2J is a fully built engine, which requires a couple of weeks of assembly, cleanup, prepping. Obviously don't want to skip any corners in that. We can get it done, but now the thing is,
like, we don't want to rush it.
So we have a perfectly working SR20. Maybe there's a little few things we can fix. That way he doesn't have to rush the engine to go to Connecticut and drift. If we have a working car, I'll make it perfect. Now that I have no rush with a Formula Drift, I have a 2.5 month break. I can fix this car up and he can do drift issueless. Now I don't want to just put a freshly done 2JZ swap. In every engine swap, you're always going to have bugs. And even if you have a $100,000 car, you're going to have bugs. You need to do test and tuning a couple times and you're going to fix all that stuff. I don't want to just put the engine on the car and then have it break down or any little thing happen.
Because you won't be there.
Exactly.
So that's kind of the update. I feel kind of bad, and I know a lot of you guys are like really anxious for the 2J, and I am too, but with some things, I've just learned it's better not to rush. This is one thing that like we've been spending a lot of time and money on, and we want to do it right. Like for Alberto, this is gonna be a huge showcase of his work, and I'm sure he doesn't want to rush.
Yeah, I want to make this like my pride work. So I'm gonna make the best I can. I'm getting Adam to order all these cool parts, and there's no corner skip.
So please don't hate me. I just like to drift. I want to drift as much as I possibly can. And after Japan, I like really figured out that simple is better. Everyone drives stock engines over there. I mean, yeah, maybe a few bolt-on mods, but I want to be able to have fun this summer. I don't want to be stressing. I get really stressed out and I don't have fun when my car doesn't run. So that's that. Don't hate me. Alberto's gonna help make some stuff more dialed. My 240 is running well right now, but there's lots of little things that we can button up and fix. I'm sure he'll be making a couple videos, I'll be making a couple videos. I think the first things that we're gonna be doing is reinforcing the bash bar because of that one bolt that's missing and moving the rack forward. So Alberto will probably make a video of that. We might do an external gate setup. We might switch to that Apexi like standalone ECU that we had on Nicole's car. I don't know if I trust it since it blew up, but
No, I would rather do the Power SC
Yeah.
because, like I explained before, if you have a stuck computer, anything happens, as any sensor goes bad, you can't tell unless you like physically test the sensor. If you have the Power SC, you either have the Power SC controller handheld or a laptop, and you can like see the reading of each sensor individually, and then you can troubleshoot the car without having to go all over the place asking 20 people, and then they will give you 20 different answers. You can diagnose it right away, get to the problem. If it's something simple, you can bypass it and get back to running right away, and you have that less dead time with the car. In
terms of the 2J, we definitely have another solid video that's probably gonna be almost like an hour long if I don't end up splitting into 2 videos. We still have to put the camshafts in, we can mount up the manifolds, we can even mount the turbo outside of the car, just to kind of see how everything looks.
Okay, yeah.
And then I just kind of want to go through all the parts that we have, because we have a lot of awesome companies on board helping this 2J build, and we have like the most top of the line stuff you could possibly imagine.
I work on pro cars. I'm at a Formula Drift, so I want to build Adam's cars like if it was my own race car. So it's top of the line, everything has to be perfectly working. It will look aesthetically good. So you can have like a show car, but it's a race-ready race car, super reliable. And when you open that engine, you're gonna just say, wow.
Another thing with race cars too, simple is better. So like, you wanna have stuff, just keeping everything really simple so it's easy to work at, you can get to what you need to get at. I mean, Alberto's work is top of the line. Like, look at this flange right in here. This is all Alberto, look how good that looks. This is, I had a little leak here, so he, I don't even know what this is, maybe I think he JB welded it. It works great. Like, I've never seen better JB weld than that before.
Yeah, if I did that, Adam designed this filter. Look at this awesome filter. It's like perfect show. It's like, hey guys, want some clean, dirty air?
I read on Zilvia that you can actually like coat it with dirt, and that'll prevent more dirt from getting inside of it.
It's not straight this way or this way. It's like, what is it supposed to be?
Well, there's lots of little metal fibers that get sucked into the turbo, and that's what makes the cool whistling noise. Mother's Day presents. We got Nicole's mom a 240 in this box. 240 reasons why she's a great mother.
You're not funny.
Yeah, there's only like 239 reasons. We'll put them in the back.
I just don't want them to break.
I don't know what the way I drive, Nicole. Nicole did such a great job wrapping these.
Adam?
What?
What fell out of this?
What? No, that was out of that bag when you put it in. I'm trying to get this car looking as fresh as possible because tomorrow's video is actually going to be something that I've been looking forward to making since I got this car. I'm meeting up with the previous owner of this car who's down in Florida on like a little vacation, and we're going to make a video just kind of talking about the car, where it's come, how he feels about what I've done to it, etc. So if you have any questions or anything you want me to talk to him about regarding the Cream S13 that I bought from him, let me know. I think it's going to make a really cool video and it's something I'm really excited for. Hope you guys are stoked too. Later.